Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So I'm going to be channeling some messages for you for the Sagittarius full moon, which is happening on 14th of June. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. What are you guys manifesting on this beautiful full moon, full strawberry moon, I guess is what it's called, in Sagittarius. All right, so let's see what's coming up for my beautiful collective watching this reading right now for this full moon in Sagittarius. The first card out for you guys is Wunjo. That's a rune, okay? It says joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, ecstasy, possibility of going over the top. Okay, so there's some extreme energy coming in here. I'm picking up this energy of needing to balance your higher self and your lower self. Okay, there could be certain challenges that pop up, but it's about you speaking your truth, being honest, but not in a way that is abrasive, not in a way that is harmful or negative in any way. Okay, Spirit is asking you to bask in the joy because you're manifesting joy for yourself. You're manifesting comfort, pleasure, fellowship with other fellow human beings, harmony, ecstasy, possibility of going over the top. Okay, so there could be some extreme energies that are occurring with this full moon, but it's also going to be very comfortable. So maybe you could be, relaxed with your family, you could be going out with your family, you could be in your comfort zone with the people that you love, it could be your friends, you could go out together, maybe plan a trip, like an impromptu trip. That is also going to be very lucky for you in case you're planning a trip for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be very fortunate, very lucky, especially if you're learning something, because this is a full moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a sign of higher learning, philosophy, education, right? So definitely, and I'm seeing ecstasy, something to do with ecstasy. So situations and people and things that make you ecstatic, you're going to have experiences with those things, with those people and situations. Okay, there's some luck factor also coming in. So for my Sagittarians especially, and Jupiter exalting sign, which is Cancer, I'm also feeling the mutable signs. So Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. Which one am I missing, guys? Comment down below. I'm missing one sign. Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo. Yes, Virgo, right? So you guys will be affected the most with this full moon is what I'm picking up, okay? But this is beautiful, okay? You guys are attracting a lot of beautiful memories that you're going to make with the people that you love, okay? And people that cannot see you happy, these are the people that could cause some challenges for you, but you don't have to be harsh. You can be kind. You can kill them with kindness is what I'm hearing, rather than, letting your shadow side take over, because there has to be a balance between your emotions and your logic, okay? There has to be a fine balance between that. Okay, and any sort of sorrow, strife, alienation is going away from your life now, collective. Okay, but the opposite here, it's a sorrow, strife, alienation. So if you've been feeling sorrowful, alienated, or there's some strife going on with someone in your family, in your friend circle, all of that is finally moving away from your life, and you are entering this period of comfort and pleasure. Okay, so invite this into your life with a lot of joy in your heart. Okay, because you're entering a new chapter in your life where you are more mature to handle strife and sorrow than you were before. So any situation that tries to take you off your center, take you off your balance, you know how to bring yourself back into your center. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. So let's see what else for the collective. What is coming up with this full moon in Sagittarius for the collective? What does the collective need to know? What is coming up for the collective? We have sacrifice. Interesting. We have the card of sacrifice. Okay. So I'm getting that in the past you have had to sacrifice a lot, collective. Okay, you could be going through a situation where you are having to leave your comfort zone behind. Now, of course, I'm picking up some of you wanting to be independent, some of you wanting to break out of your comfort zone. Okay, that is what Sagittarius rules. Sagittarius doesn't like to stay in one place. They are constantly learning, constantly evolving, constantly experiencing, right? And for you to experience new things, new realities, new timelines, for your higher self, for your multidimensional self to explore all of that, you need to sacrifice your comfort zone. And that is what I'm seeing you do that. Okay, I'm also seeing some of you have sacrificed a lot of your childhood in order to grow up, in order to take care of certain things, in order to be more responsible in your earlier days. And now it's like you're entering a period where life is seeming more it's seeming more smooth, it's easier, it's more comfortable, but it's like you're seeking comfort in the most dangerous ways is what I'm hearing. Interesting. I'm channeling for you guys, and I heard that. So I'm getting that you guys are definitely wanting to explore the terrains that you haven't before. Okay, with the Sagittarius energy, it's like you wanting to live dangerously. Now be careful with that. Okay, be careful with how much of a risk you want to take with the kind of sacrifice you're making, right? because with the Sagittarian energy, you can feel very bold and confident and leader-like when it comes to exploring new things for yourself, but sometimes that can come with risks, and you need to weigh the pros and cons before moving into something new, okay? So that is something that I'm also seeing, but I'm also seeing that you have sacrificed a lot in your life, collective, and now you're finally ready to experience the joy that comes after that sacrifice. I'm seeing a mother giving birth to a baby, and the sacrifice it takes for a mother to completely let go in that moment and allow the baby to change her in ways that she never imagined before, right? She's out of her comfort space completely, but she's sacrificing her old life to invite a new life into her, into this world through her, right? So that is a sacrifice in itself, okay? So this is beautiful. This is like, if some of you are pregnant, congratulations. Some of you are definitely getting the news that you're pregnant, and you feel that, this is also scary. And I mean, I personally don't know the experience of motherhood and what it entails, but when I see mothers and see how they have sacrificed and experienced motherhood in their ways, it's really astonishing and fascinating, to be precise, and it's wonderful to see mothers do that. So I'm definitely seeing that it's like a dichotomy for the mothers, because it's scary, because it's a new life after the child is birthed into this world, and the mother is completely transformed and she cannot be the maiden anymore. She is finally evolved into the mother archetype, okay? So that is what I'm seeing. Also for the collective as well, like you guys are maturing from, just taking risks for the sake of adventure to understanding the meaning of letting go of certain things that are unhealthy and toxic for you, and moving into better realities for yourself where people appreciate you, people love you for who you truly are. And that is what you're attracting because of the sacrifices that you have made, because of the discipline that you have put into your goals, into your work, into your career, into your education and success and manifestations. All of that, all of that is culminating for you to produce the beautiful cornucopia that is waiting for you on the other side of your comfort, okay? On your comfort, of your comfort zone. All right, my loves. So let's see what else for the Sagittarius full moon. What is coming up for my beautiful collective? What do they need to know? Europe. Okay, so some of you are taking a trip to Europe. Okay, something about sacrifice in Europe. Interesting. But some of you could be from Europe as well. And I'm seeing some of you could be in a relationship with someone foreign, someone who doesn't understand your language. Sagittarius also rules foreign cultures and languages and exploring all of that. So I'm definitely seeing some of you plan a whole, like a tour in Europe or a trip in Europe where you can go to different cities and explore those cities. And some of you have really wanted that, okay? Some of you have had to sacrifice a lot to finally enjoy this trip. You could have sacrificed your comfort, your pleasure, just to work hard on your goals. And finally, now that you see, some success in whatever it is that you're doing, and you have had some savings for your trip, now you can finally plan that trip for yourself. And Divine is also helping you manifest this for yourself so that you can expand your horizons, So some of you definitely could be from Europe, like I said. And also something to do with like the war that is also going on is also what I'm picking up. Something in Europe will have to be sacrificed. Ukraine, something to do with Ukraine. The sacrifice that the citizens of Ukraine have had to give up. The comfort and pleasure and fellowship, ecstasy, joy, giving up their joy to due to this war that is going on, right? And then we have two other cards. We have baneful defensive protection magic. We have black tourmaline in, okay, interesting. So baneful defensive magic, okay. And then we have citrine geode, big chunky stone, and money protection. Wow. Okay, collective. So what I'm seeing is that whatever you have accumulated the wealth, I'm also seeing you accumulate new wealth. So if you are traveling to Europe, you will meet certain people who are going to benefit your business ideas in some way. Some of you are standing up for Europeans, or some of you are protesting in Europe, or standing up and sacrificing yourselves to bring peace in Europe. Okay, something to do with that. But I'm also getting that the Divine is about to step in and make some changes in Europe for the safety of Europeans and for the safety of humanity, okay? For the safety of people still being able to explore different lands and travel to different countries and not be stopped due to the wars that, these 1% are trying to place upon the people, okay, and sacrificing people and sacrificing Europe. I'm getting that these people really like want to dominate Europe or capitalize on Europe, okay, something to do with that. But I'm also getting that Divine is stepping in to protect the citizens of Europe, okay? So if you're in Europe, definitely look out for this energy. I'm picking up some very protective energies from the Divine, in restoring joy to Europe, restoring the comfort and pleasure in Europe itself, okay? But something huge is going to happen in Europe. You're going to hear about something happen during this full moon and 2 weeks after that. So pay attention to what's going on over there. Also, I'm seeing some of you, definitely your third eye is getting activated. Okay, you're protected, your third eye is protected. So if you feel that someone is attacking you, or it's important to use black tourmaline. Okay, it will help you in protecting your third eye. Placing it on your third eye will help you in protecting you against all psychic attacks that are being thrown at you, in case you feel that it is. If you feel that some people are sacrificing in order to take away your joy and comfort, it's important to protect yourself. Okay. Also with citrine, I'm seeing a lot of abundance and money. So some of you could be planning a business trip in Europe as well, not just like a vacation, but like a business trip. Or it could be like a vacation turned into like a business trip, come like a vacation. So some of you are manifesting such a life where you are comfortable in traveling, where you don't have to sacrifice, but you can keep moving from one city to another, and make home wherever you go. So you're recognizing that. Okay, something to do with citrine. So carrying citrine in your pocket will help you with protecting your money, and carrying black tourmaline with you will help you in protecting your third eye as well. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Also, your heart chakra is also opening, so I'm seeing new relationships, new love relationships being formed. Also broken. Okay, I'm hearing that some marriages will break apart while some new relationships will form with this Sagittarius full moon. What else do you want to tell us about this full moon in Sagittarius? We have two more. So we have Jira, another room for you guys. It says prosperity and fruitful harvest. So yeah, there's some lucky energy coming in for you guys this whole year, okay? So this Sagittarius full moon is marking a whole year of prosperity, abundance, and you getting your fruitful harvest, that cornucopia that I was talking about, remember? That is what I'm seeing for you guys. And with a year on top of that, it tells me that this energy is going to last a year for you, where you will be lucky and fortunate and attracting blessings according to the karam that you have accumulated in the past. Okay, so if you have stolen another person's money, inheritance, if you have stolen ideas from another person and copy pasted those things, that is going to backfire on you. Whereas if you've been original, you have been yourself, if you have been authentic to who you truly are, if your heart has been pure, because that is the only winner here. Only the pure heart is going to win throughout this whole energy that is being played out for you guys. Prosperity comes when your heart is pure, is what I'm hearing. Okay, prosperity will enter your life when you know that no matter what has happened to you in the past, that you know how to protect and defend yourself. You know how to speak your truth while not trying to hurt another person, but only letting them know that this is your boundary and that it cannot be crossed, because you are who you truly are. You embody your higher self. You acknowledge what it is that you need, and if that is not being reciprocated, that you respect yourself enough to walk away from that. Okay, because you know how to protect yourself, you know how to protect your money. There could be people who have tried to use you for your money and your resources, trying to travel with your money, trying to use you for your resources, right? You have had to sacrifice a lot because you have been giving, you have been extremely generous with your heart. Sagittarians are also very generous with their money. Okay, so you be careful about overspending as well, is what I'm hearing. But also I'm seeing something to do with casinos and gambling in Europe as well. If you do this, it's going to be very fortunate and lucky for you. Carry these crystals with you when you do that. Okay, and do it with good intentions. I'm also hearing like you need to plan ahead. You need to plan what you're going to do with the money that you accumulate. Like once you have all the money that you desire, what are you going to do with that money? Start planning that, okay? Because it's your pure heart that wins. So if you do things with your heart, if you understand why you need these resources, why you need this money in the first place, then you will understand what is your purpose, what is it that you're meant to do. I mean, I personally offer a life purpose readings, which are like the most amazing readings, because you can check the reviews on my Instagram as well. In my highlight section, all the reviews are there for you to see. But definitely book a reading with me if you want to know your life purpose in detail, in like pure depth. You will understand your life purpose with me. But apart from that, I'm seeing you definitely be very, very prosperous, okay? Due to your pure heart, due to your ability to stay true to your heart, stay true to yourself, okay? And then we have also what is leaving your life is sudden setbacks and revelations, okay? So you will also have certain epiphanies and certain realizations about the people around you, and what intentions they really have for you, because sometimes it's very easy to read because your third eye is being activated. You will be able to see the intentions and the pure intentions behind how much people really care for you, or they only come around you when you're prosperous or when you're lucky, or if you are really earning your good rewards and reaping your good karam, right? It could cause other people to give you an evil eye, or just smile at your face, but you can read their look when they just look away. And there's just a lot of that going on, and you will be able to read people very easily when it comes to those things, okay? So I'm definitely seeing you understand how to protect yourself throughout all of this, and also realize that your prosperity means how pure your heart is. That is how you earn your true prosperity from spirit. It's not about being rich and having 10 cars and having 10 ladies beside you and 10 men beside you, and all these ambitions that we have been programmed by the society to be gullible enough to accept and want to reproduce the same thing over and over again and be in that same cyclical pattern of hell. We are transforming that now. We are coming out of that, and we are recognizing that all that sacrifice that we have had to go through, all the pain and the programming that these 1% have put us through, it's only for us to be stronger, to be more prosperous, to understand what fruitful harvest means for us, and that is to entertain your pure heart and not let it be distorted by the perception of others, by the opinions of others, by what other people think you need to do and how you need to be. Okay, all of this is being released. Okay, this is so beautiful, my loves. Now I'm gonna use some tarot cards as well. I really want to. Let's see, I'm gonna use my career cards as well to see what you guys are attracting. Okay, I'm gonna use that, and then I'll use some advice cards. Beautiful. Let's dive in, my loves. I love reading for you guys, and it's just so beautiful. By the way, this is literally made by my grandmother. It's so beautiful, right? She creates such beautiful pieces of art, and it's just amazing how she can stitch these beautiful pieces together, and she's helped me a lot throughout these years. And I'm also seeing some of you finally regain the respect for your elders, understanding and learning under them. It's a very good time to learn under your elders, under the elder people within the business industry that you want to work in. It could be taking new online courses to learn under someone who has been through what you want to go through, right? It's a very, very fortunate time to do that. Okay, I'm also seeing you attract your soul tribe, soul family. Okay, people who really genuinely are rooting for you, care for you, love you. Okay, so let's see, what is the collective attracting with this prosperity energy? There's just so much money and prosperity and comfort and pleasure, joy, ecstasy, right? And that is because you've always had a pure heart towards people that you love, people that you care about, right? That is why your heart is being protected by the divine now. The divine wants to love you. Okay, some of you need to start, okay, I'm hearing this. Some of you need to start including olive oil in your diet. So when you wake up in the morning, you need to have a tablespoon of olive oil and squeeze a little bit of lemon on it, like a few drops of lemon, 6 to 7 drops of lemon in that, and drink it every morning on an empty stomach, and only have breakfast 30 minutes after that. Okay, this is meant to release all the blocked energy in your heart chakra. With the heart, your pure heart wins. Have that because it will help you with your heart, with your arteries as well. Okay, releasing all the blockages in your arteries. Olive oil and lemon is meant to do that for you. Okay, so this will help you in releasing all the blockages from your heart as well, my loves. Okay, all right, so let's see what's coming up for my beautiful collective. What is this beautiful prosperous energy that they are attracting right now? Something about top. So you are going to be on top of your industry as well. Okay, you could be the first company in Europe to in whatever industry you are in. You could be like the first company who goes out into the top when it comes to whatever product you're selling or whatever service you're into, whatever business you're into. Okay, it could be a spiritual business as well with the crystals here that I'm seeing. Okay, some of you need to rub some frankincense on your body as well. And like I said, carry citrine. Okay, whenever you are going for business meetings or business trips, carry citrine in your pocket. This will help you. Let's see, what is the collective attracting in this full moon in Sagittarius? I'm also seeing like the 1% sacrifice a population in Europe. Population control is what I'm hearing, and people are going to protest about that. Okay, what is the collective attracting pertaining to the spread with this full moon in Sagittarius? We have unethical. Yes, this 1% being so unethical, right? They do not know the ethics and the morals of going about things. It says unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. So these people, these karmic ass people who have tried to get one over on you in any way, shape or form, tried to humiliate you, or sacrifice something else in order to kill you, or because in the previous reading I had something about car crash and a family member planning to kill someone within the family. So yeah, all these unethical behaviors, these people are going to pay the consequences now. You are going to see these people reap their karam for what they have done. Okay, unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Okay, so serious consequences, remember that. If these people have wanted to sacrifice you, they will be sacrificed. Okay, It says someone is stealing or lying to you about money. So there could be someone in your life who has stolen your money, stolen your inheritance, stolen your ideas. And I told you that they are going to face some harsh karma for this, okay? And it says don't sacrifice your morals for money. Interesting. Yes, collective. So if you have had this opportunity to sacrifice your own morals, sacrifice your own pure heart for money, just because you want to go be on top, and just because you want comfort and pleasure and fellowship, and you're doing it for selfish reasons, you're doing it just so you can win, or you can show someone, or you can prove to someone that you are someone better, or you're someone who can order around, who can dominate. This is not going to go well for you, okay? The Sagittarius full moon is going to bring in some very harsh karma on these people. So remember that, and do not sacrifice your own ethics for trying to prove to someone that you are this and you are that, okay? That is not going to go well for you. And also for other people who have tried to do this to you, well, they have hell coming to them, okay? Hell is looking for them right now. I'm hearing hell is looking for your enemies right now. Torment and punishment is looking for your enemies right now. Wow. Damn. So let's see, what are you attracting? So collective, if you have done, if you have done what you could with your heart intact, trust me, you're going to gain a lot more than you think you have lost due to these unethical people stealing from you, okay? I promise you that. Okay, you're going to come out on top, you're going to be powerful, you're going to be strong, and you're not going to rub it on in their face because you have a pure heart, damn it. Your heart is intact. Remember the olive oil and the lemon, okay? That will help you. Let's see. All these karmic ass individuals thought that, your heart will be broken, you will be depressed, you will never get out of your comfort zone, you will always, be traumatized by what they did to you, but that's not true because you are the investment. Divine has invested in you, collective, okay? So all these unethical ass people who are challenging your persistence, it is only making you more and more persistent in what you invest in, who you give your time, your investment, your energy into, okay? So it says finances are looking good and growing. What did I tell you? All these unethical ass people, they are the reason why you're getting stronger every day. Every attack is leveling you up. That was the last reading I did for you guys. Check it out, okay? That reading, I'm being guided to tell you to check it out. And your finances are going to grow, they're going to level up. Some of you could literally find dollars on the street, or you're going to be very fortunate. Lucky is what I'm picking up. Some of you are entering a period of luck in your life. It says set a strong foundation and you will see the fruits of your labor. Yes, and we did see fruitful harvest here, remember? Fruitful harvest, and we have this card here talking about you earning the fruits of your labor when you know that you're setting a strong foundation for yourself, which requires patience. You cannot hurry into an investment, you cannot hurry into these things. You require persistence for this, okay? And it says this is a great time to invest, okay? So whatever you're planning to invest in, it's a great time to do some research on that, to do some courses on investments and understanding how to invest in the best assets that are going to earn you rewards for your hard work, for your labor. Also money that is growing, including cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, or whatever it may be, right? Other forms of investment will help you during this time as well. So research about that, and also research about how people are unethically asking you to invest in some things, okay? They are lying about some investments that they are asking you to do, but they are not persistent enough. So make sure that you're gauging people and what offers and opportunities they are bringing to the table. You need to be very vigilant about that, okay? Because there could be some lies and deception that could cause you to invest in the wrong things, and then you could be in a challenging situation in the future, and that could create more obstacles for you, okay? So it says your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Yes, my collective, you guys have really been working hard towards your goals, towards your passions, your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, your superpowers, your supernatural wisdom. All of it is going to bear fruit for you now, okay? Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal, okay? You need to be persistent and consistent in whatever it is that you're manifesting for yourself, okay? Some of you, I'm seeing you in engineering colleges, getting engineering degrees. I'm also hearing IT. So some of you could be into the IT sector, IT industry. I'm also hearing IT industry is going to boom. It's going to go it's going to appreciate is what I'm hearing. Also something to do with what is this? I'm also seeing architecture, so something to do with architecture as well, or you could be studying architecture, okay? It says hard work is required to keep building on your finances, okay? So do not give up on your finances. Do not give up on your pure heart and what fruits of labor it requires, and what is it that your heart wants. You need to follow that with persistence and diligence, okay? And invest in what your heart is also calling you to invest in, okay? Which could be yourself, it could be your relationships, it could be your job, it could be your career, it could be your investments 10 years down the line. What is it that you see yourself doing in the next 10 to 15 years? And persistently pursue that, okay? And let go of all the unethical people, thought forms, distorted patterns that are causing you a lot of resistance in your life, okay? Then we have comfort again. Yes, so your persistence will lead to your comfort. Your investments that you plant today will reap you rewards tomorrow. So it's very, very important for you to see how are you going to benefit in the next 10 to 15 years. Like I said, it says though you are not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably, right, collective? So this is you manifesting that life for yourself. I'm also getting that pregnant energy here. You see, I told you someone is getting pregnant, so congratulations on that. You know, it's a new time altogether for you as a mother, especially, okay, so congrats. But you're going to live very comfortably, collective. Okay, this is something that your heart wants. Your heart wants comfort. It doesn't want all the all the riches and all the glamour that comes with being successful and being on top. Your heart doesn't need all of that. That's what spirit is telling me. Your heart wants you to live comfortably. Your heart wants you to be balanced in your finances, not struggling in a way, but also being in complete harmony within yourself regarding your finances, okay? And not having to beg someone else for your finances, but also recognizing that if you're persistent in whatever it is that you pursue with your heart, that you will be able to take care of your loved ones, especially if there's a new baby being born in your life, if you are finally turning a mother or a father, this is a whole new level of responsibility that is coming with that. I'm also hearing some different kind of relationships forming. So like previously in the past era, we have had relationships and marriages and divorces and some really nasty relationships that have happened. And now collective is like understanding that we want a partner that we can be comfortable with, that who we can be ourselves with. We don't have to pretend, but rather we can, our inner child can be free with them. Our heart can be pure with them, that we don't have to manipulate and lie and maneuver and cheat in order to be with our partner, and this is something that you guys want to invest in. You want to invest in comfort and people that bring you comfort and joy and pleasure and fellowship and understanding. That is what you want to invest in, collective, and you're attracting that for yourself with the Sagittarius full moon. Okay, so congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of your work that you've done. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see a few more cards from this deck, then we'll get an advice for you guys. Okay, we have Explorer. Yes, that is the Sagittarian card right there. That is my beautiful Sagittarian card. And then we have Motivator as well. Yes. And ask for help. Okay. So Divine is asking you to ask for help in case you need it. Okay. It's important to have faith. We have the Explorer card. So you are about to explore your comfort zone. You are going to go. I told you that you want to explore your comfort zone and you want to live dangerously, right? But now it's like you're realizing that even though you have wanted to live dangerously, it's like you want to explore comfort within that danger. Wow, interesting. You want to explore comfort within a dangerous situation, within situations that people have told you that no, that's not possible. You cannot even do that. You're not grown up enough to leave the house and live by yourself, or you're not able to, or you're not grown up enough to move to another country and study and be away from us. And there could be a lot of codependent people on you, causing you to feel like you only have to stay in your comfort zone. And those are the unethical people that don't want you to evolve, and you're realizing that. So you are going to be very upfront about this. But I just hope that you don't put someone in a position where they feel humiliated, or they feel like you are being very abrasive with them. Okay, just remember to be kind with your words is what I'm hearing. Okay, with the Sagittarius full moon, you could be very blunt and saying it how it is, and it could rub people off in a very, very harsh and negative way. And another Sagittarian card is the Motivator. Okay, yes, so you are gaining a lot more motivation to go out of your comfort zone now. I definitely see that. I mean, with this card that I've made my whole own deck, the comfort is the first word there. And then we see the comfort card here as well. Okay, telling me that you are definitely recognizing that it's not about prosperity, is not what we have been taught by the society. Okay, and we are changing an outlook about our prosperity, and we are recognizing the value of spiritual prosperity, which is through exploring and traveling and motivating other people and motivating ourselves in the process of doing that. And sometimes when we are such a motivating force in other people's lives, we could lack motivation, and we need to ask for help at times when needed. Okay, so it's important to note that. As well as I'm seeing that real estate will be changing. The prices of real estate is going to go down. Okay, some of you could be starting podcast on real estate, or investing in real estate as well. Okay, but be persistent with that investment. Do not back out, because that will reap you some rewards. But do some research before you do that as well. It says keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. and you may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. What was I telling you guys? You guys are feeling explorative, you're feeling fearless and curious, and you want to get out of that comfort zone and bring harmony in a different way in your life. You want to explore the possibilities of being at the top without losing your comfort though. That is what you're manifesting, collective, right? And it says you may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where the magic lies, right? You're realizing that all these unethical as parents or unethical as toxic, friends who have always held you back, never made you realize your potential. You're realizing that you need to get out of that. You need to get out of the same friend groups that you've been hanging with that are only draining your resources and energy because of your generosity and kindness. And you're ready to move on to the next chapter of your life, okay? And you're ready to step into the unknown fearlessly. And also there's a skill that you can possess that could be that you need to share with the world, okay? You are a leader, collective. Whoever's watching this right now, you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to motivate people, bring people of different backgrounds together, different cultures together, host your own what do you call them, retreats, okay? Spiritual retreats, business retreats, with the comfort of your own space or with the comfort of your own city or whatever it may be. Like, you need to explore different territories with this, okay? About how can you carry your comfort zone anywhere you go. That is the main motivating force for you with the Sagittarius full moon, okay? And consider career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, or activism. I told you something about activism coming up in Europe, okay? So keep an eye out for that. And mentoring as well, okay? So you need to get a mentor. This is a great time to explore either becoming a mentor or going under someone's mentorship, okay? In order to learn whatever it is that your heart calls you to learn and your mind calls you to learn, right? And you may be in need of motivation yourself or needing some inspiration. So yes, collective, I mean, because you are such leaders and you are such fantastic orators and such fantastic and confident public speaking talents, it's like you could sometimes lack the motivation to even go out there and do all of this. Sometimes you could feel like, that you don't deserve all of this or you don't deserve the love that people give you, but that's not true, okay? The more you explore, the more you will realize that people flock to you now. People are looking for you. People want to be mentored by you. People want to understand how you come to conclusions and how can you help them in some way, okay? People want to ask for your help as well because you're such a motivating force. But sometimes you can deplete yourself because of the negative thought patterns that come up, regarding the sorrows of the past or the strife that you've been through or some alienation that you could have felt due to leaving the past behind, leaving all your job behind or your friendships behind, right? Or having certain setbacks in the past, certain revelations about the people that you love the most being against you and, plotting against you and wanting to kill you and all of that, that comes with the territory of being the chosen one, being chosen by the divine, because many are called, but not all are chosen, right? And you have to hear the call of the divine to be the chosen one, right? So that is what I'm seeing for you guys here, that you're finally recognizing and stepping into your power, and you're motivated to explore different territories that you have never before, and that is going to bring in more and more abundance for you. But know one thing, that you can ask for help from people who genuinely care about you, okay? You can do that, and you don't have to feel guilty about that anymore. People of your past have made you feel guilty for asking for help because these people never had the guts to follow their heart, to follow their dreams. All they knew is how to destroy yours and how to target you and, waste their time and waste their years and age in doing that, and not living on the edge of life, okay? And that is what you are meant to do. So this is what the divine is asking you to focus on right now during this full moon in Sagittarius, and you're manifesting this for yourself, okay? So let's see, what is the advice for the collective pertaining to the spread? What is the advice? What is the advice? I'm also hearing like some of you have gotten really comfortable with unethical people, hanging out with such people, and if you invest in these people persistently, you're going to gain the same results of losing money, and then you could be feeling that other people are like destroying you. That's not true. It's you doing it to yourself. You're destroying yourself in the process, okay? If you are around people who are greedy, who want the clout, who want the big money because they want babes and they want drugs and they want all of that, and you hanging around with them and persistently investing in these people with your time, your energy, your generosity is only going to produce rotten fruits, okay? So remember that if you want a fruitful harvest, you need people around you that believe in that fruitful harvest, and are surrounded by energies that are working towards the same goals, okay? And to not compromise your ethics because you have gotten too comfortable with unethical people, okay? Very, very important to explore out of that now. Explore the possibilities of the polarity of the other end of it. If you have been extremely involved with people who are not good for you, now is the time to experience the polarity of that, which is fellowship with your people, with the kin spirits, right? So let's see, what is the advice for my collective watching this reading for the full moon in Sagittarius? we have 11th house, friends. Yes, you're attracting your soul tribe, your friends, but this is a very important time to understand what kind of friends you have around you, like I was saying, right? 11th house is the house of Aquarius, Uranus, okay, sudden changes, revelations, you also exploring things out of the territory of your comfort zone as well. Okay, so let's read what this card is talking about. This is 35, so for some of you this number could be of significance, or you could be 35 years old. Number 8 is also significant, which tells me that there's some karmic relationships that are completely coming to an end right now. Okay, so 11th house, friends. The quote here says, don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. How beautiful. Yes, collective, are you ready to walk beside me? I love that. But you are going to attract people who are just ready to walk beside you as an equal, assist you with your protest, with your motivating speeches, with you being the leader and them cheering for you because you deserve it and they love you genuinely, you know, and not these karmic ass jealous people who can see nothing but, like, you know, pain in your success. Okay, these people are going away from your life for good. Okay, so it says the 3 graces of hope, faith and charity, the bonds of friendship. Rely upon support from friends and other associations. Don't attempt to go it alone. You will need help. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It is the house of group alliances, ideals and our aspirations in a public or social arena. This 11th house is commonly referred to as the house of friends, but it is so much more than that. It has everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others a better place, right? Ask for help, collective, right? The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house card says that we are not in this world alone and that it is time to aim higher and go among the broader society, to work with others or share energies, as it's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among group and friends. When this card turns up, focus is on friends, what groups you belong to and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal. Or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time, which I told you that there's a luck factor here. Now it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society or a group, it is also important you be a standout. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding for more meanings on the issue. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could also be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it is not a good time to serve your needs only. It is time to be a comrade and give consideration to your friends. Okay? So 11th house card in brief means friendship. Friends of all kinds, allies and alliances, social contracts, organizations and clubs, gatherings, dreams, hopes and aspirations, destiny, compassionate acceptance. The place where we discover we are not alone, being different, individual, one of a kind, foreigners, other cultures, and people with different ethnicity or background, tribal connections, suffering from rejection or banishment from the tribe, traveling to foreign lands, entering a new field, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends, technology, connecting through electronics, going with the flow, trusting in the flow as well as in your own wild and unique self. Wow. And the key ideas of this card is sources of help, alliances, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family. Yes, collective, yes. The black sheep of the family rises, literally, okay? Goals, hopes, wishes, and dreams. Yes, so it literally wrapped up my whole reading in such a beautiful way. I mean, But this is a reading of literally a black sheep rising from the trenches, you know, and understanding their value and potential and going out there and killing it. Like, this is what it is, and this is the time that we are entering. Okay, some of you could literally be moving to Europe, by the way, and foreign travel and cultures, like I said, you know, all of it confirmed in this card itself. So this is what I have for you, collective. This is what I have channeled for you guys for this beautiful full moon in Sagittarius. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below, where I have placed my Linktree link, where all my PayPal information is also given in case you feel extra generous to donate, and if this reading has helped you in any way. Also, you can donate decks to me, my favorite tarot decks, which are in my wish list. My Amazon wish list links are also given in the description box below. All right, my loves. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much, and peace.